Nothing upsets me more than dumbass crap.
Can we get that on a T-shirt?
Yeah.
Make it
Noted.
up. Nothing upsets me more than dumbass crap. And who leads the sports world in dumbass crap than unwritten Major League Baseball rules? You shouldn't, you mustn't.
How dare you? The sanctity of the game.
Fernando Tatis Jr. steps to the plate. Man stands alone at the plate.
Nice.
It's time for what?
Nice.
Individual achievement.
Wow. Just connecting dots.
Stands alone at the plate. Up by 7. Bases full of Padres. In Arlington, Texas.
Brand new stadium.
Count is 3-0. Count is 3-0 on Fernando Tatis Jr. And what happens? Juan Nicasio
Yard work.
stands on the mound and grooves one right down the middle, trying to get a strike. What does Fernando Tatis Jr. do? Swats that puppy all the way to, that's right, it's nearby.
AT&T Stadium.
Hey, right, the Star in Frisco,
Star.
right?
Yeah.
Swats that baby out of the park. And instead of talking about, hey, Fernando Tatis Jr. is dynamite, instead of talking about, hey, you know what? We've got a new, bright, shining star, to use another movie phrase, showing us his, and just absolutely taking the baseball world by storm after a pandemic in which we saw the whole ugliness of baseball playing out. Talking about money and contracts and this and that. Fighting amongst themselves while the kids are in the room saying, Mom, Dad, just play ball. We finally get to play ball. And we see a kid on pace, which was the dreaded 2 words of John Walsh, who was the godfather of SportsCenter. Hated the on pace words when we would utter it on the set of SportsCenter. Yet still, on pace to hit, if this was a 162-game season, no fewer than 77 home runs. That's how prolific this young man is.
He's amazing. He's so good.
And yet, what happens but scorn? Chris Woodward, who is a former player. He's a manager of the Texas Rangers. Is he upset that Nicasio didn't throw a better 3-0 pitch?
Or that they were getting their butts kicked by 7 runs?
He's pissed that Tatis didn't take the strike because the unwritten rules of baseball say you shouldn't be up by 7 in the 8th inning of a game and play to win. You should take the strike because that's what we're trying to do. So you take the strike so your pitcher still has an opportunity to get you out? Right? Or should Tatis just keep taking strikes and that's it? We're up by 7. I'm not going to put the ball in play. I'm not even going to try and get one in by hitting a sac fly. I'll just keep taking strikes. That's what the sense is. No, you may not swing at the 3-0 pitch. 3-1, that's fine. It's okay. Although, let me look in the rule book here. I'm actually mocking that I'm looking in my computer. Oh, I don't see that in the rules.
Or that his pitcher walked the previous 2 guys.
Forget just
to load the bases.
By the way, and we could talk. You also said what that the Twitter sleuths pointed out how many big
receipts,
how many run leads they.
Last year the Padres blew leads of 7 runs and 10 runs.
Okay, but I just want to keep this just in this small box here to just point out just how stupid it is. So he's supposed to take the strike to make it a 3-1 count. For what? Now we can compete? So let's purposefully give the pitcher a better advantage to get me out rather than take the cookie and eat it like you're a blue monster on Sesame Street. That's why I'm the best dad ever, is making references
Strong
like
reference
that.
for the kids.
All right? I'm talking to all generations here.
I mean, my son's watching, so
Because
thank you.
no, because this is the way to figure out whether a unwritten rule in baseball is dumbass stuff or not. Explain it to a kid. Show this to a kid. Wait a minute. I'm not supposed to swing at that, Dad? No, son. No, daughter. You're not. Why?
Wow.
Oh, right. Or you explain your unwritten rule of baseball. You see somebody flip a bat and do a twirl, and run off. You're not supposed to do that. Do you think a kid totally understands that on the spot?
No.
Of course they do. Excuse me. You don't have a kid. A kid understands don't show somebody up. You can sit there and have a debate as to whether you should show somebody up. No,
I was.
You know what I mean?
But that's me.
That's the way look. Maybe other people are looking at it like you are.
Yeah.
But I'm the dad of 3 here, and I definitely know that my kids would totally understand. Don't show somebody
teach
up.
Your kids that.
But my kid would totally go, wait a minute, he's not supposed to swing at that pitch. Why? And to make it even worse, you're the manager of Fernando Tatis
All
Jr.
right.
Okay? Uh-oh. Congratulations,
Thank
sir.
you. Love it. San Diego's beautiful.
Your name's, speaking of Boogie Nights, Jace Tingler. Okay? Your name is Jace
I'm
Tingler.
seeing it in electric neon light.
Correct. Your name
Are we in the jacuzzi?
happens to be Jace Tingler.
Fantastic.
You are Jace Tingler. And you have the good fortune of having placement. Forget about Manny Machado. Forget about that. You have the good fortune of also having this young talent placed in front of you.
I can see my career.
Do
Cooperstown.
you, knowing that there's already a national conversation based on the reaction of the Texas Rangers, who, by the way, threw at Machado on the next pitch to show their displeasure.
Baseball.
Hold on.
Funny, man.
You do the following.
Okay.
You show up and you just say, look, this kid's amazing. He's unstoppable. And we've got a ton of 3-0 green lights. And I just want this kid to keep swinging for the fences because
Swing away.
he is just one of the most remarkable talents I've ever seen. And if you have a problem with it, I would just say, get us out. We're not trying to show anybody up. We blew a bunch of leads. I'm trying to play to win. That's what we play for.
We're finishing games.
Do you do that? Or do
Sounds
you
great.
say
Yeah, that sounds great.
he blew past the take sign and hit it anyway, and that's not what we're trying to do around here? A or B?
Well, I mean, I would choose A.
Well, guess what? The real Jace Tingler chose B.
Probably starts with just, picking up the sign. I think like the learning opportunity. And just so you know, a lot of our guys have green light, 3-0. But, in this game in particular, we had a little bit of a comfortable lead. And, we're not trying to, run up the score or anything like that. And so, put on the take sign and probably see a strike right there.
Okay, so I'm going to do this here.
What are we
Hold on a second.
doing?
Hold on a minute. I'm going to move this here so you can see I've got on the desk. I know this might not be ticker friendly, so I'll describe it for the NBCSN audience. There's this book right here that's my University of Michigan notebook with a very soft cover on it. Okay. I'm going to move this away.
He's just
Rich pounding his head on the table.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.